Thank you. I really... Thank you. I need that tonight. I really do. Because this week I can't. I just can't. I'm gonna tell dog and cat jokes. I mean, I have heard the phrase people say that this guy would lie about the weather. I didn't think I'd ever see it literally, and not from the president. I'm so glad football is back, because finally some brain damage we can actually enjoy. Yeah, there was football season started last night. The Bears against the Packers. Mike Pence said he is not going to watch that game. He said... Oh, way ahead of me, this crowd. Wow. That's right. Well, for those of you in the Midwest, the punchline is Bears, Packers, that's too gay. That's... See, these people know about that stuff. Anyway, Mike Pence... Mike Pence spent all week in Europe. This is the side scandal to the weather scandal. See, Trump was supposed to go to Europe to commemorate the 80th anniversary of the start of World War II in Poland. He decided he couldn't go because we needed his giant brain to monitor the storm that was about to hit Alabama. So Pence went, and the first stop, Ireland, Pence stayed 200 miles from where his meeting was because he had to stay in a Trump hotel. And, you know, Trump hotels, very different from regular hotels. When you call down to room service for ICE, a team of immigration police show up and throw you out of the country. Anyway, Trump did not go on the trip. He said he couldn't. He had to monitor the storm, and he went golfing. And the storm, Dorian, okay, looked like it was about to hit Florida. It was barreling right toward Florida, and it just stopped over the poor people in the Bahamas. It was like, you know, that's like 50 miles away. It was heading right toward Florida, and it just looked at Florida and went, no. No. We're not fucking with Florida. I'm sorry. I mean... We've seen hurricanes turn. This is the first one that pretended it was on its phone. America got lucky. We missed the worst of it. The Carolinas got a lot of rain. 500,000 people in the Carolinas are totally without power. But enough about disenfranchising voters. Oh, did you? Reminds me. Did you see this story? Donald Trump, for the second time in a month, Trump has awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom to a white NBA player. A couple weeks ago, he did it for Bob Cousy, who was a great player, and yesterday to Jerry West, also a great player, but least racist person in the world. Is that the right moniker for someone who cannot find a good black basketball player? Is that the least racist? I don't know. Anyway, back to the storm. The part that I'm trying to avoid because it's so fucking depressing is that Trump, because he's an excitable, housebound senior citizen, when it was starting up, saw on the TV, where he gets all his information, that it was about to hit Alabama. So he told everyone in Alabama to run for their lives. And then, of course, it wasn't going anywhere near Alabama, because he can never be wrong. He doctored the map, freehand with a Sharpie, to win a fight about a brain fart that he had 5 days ago. And that's when he went under the tent for the concussion protocol. He has no moral compass and no compass. Oh, you know, we laugh. Wait till he does it with the election map. No, seriously, if this guy was president of a different country, we would bomb it. Yeah, lady, like, that's my kind of audience right there. Get her some oxygen, like. I killed her with that joke. My salts. Okay. But, I mean, the whole thing really with this storm just shows how the two parties are living in two completely different realities. While this definitely global warming-inspired souped-up storm was wiping out yet another Caribbean island, Democrats who are running for president had a town hall about climate. I said Democrats. There's going to be bad news. And the bad news that was during the town hall, our frontrunner's eyeball exploded. You didn't see this, Joe Biden? You know what I'm talking about. He had some sort of rupture in his eyeball. Oh, for fuck's sake. This thing is falling apart. We haven't even driven it off the lot. So, I'm not making this up. I saw the picture. Joe Biden's eye ruptured. He had a bloody eyeball. And Elizabeth Warren said, turning from white to red, that's my trick.